It is an absolute mess in the Ozarks right now. Flooding, flash flooding all over the place, especially northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, and northeastern parts of Oklahoma, where they've had so much rain over the last week, and then they just got dumped on in the same spots over the last 24 hours. Look at this stuff. Tons of roads that are impassable. You've had a lot of water rescues that have been going on throughout the day on Saturday, and I'd expect this is going to go on through the night. The flash flooding situation itself will get a little bit better as we approach the morning, okay, because all the rain's going to move off toward the east. But still some very significant flash flooding over the next several hours. And here's the thing, once the flash flooding goes down, we're going to be dealing with river flooding by the time we get into the work week, okay? So this is going to be a long-lasting situation, whether it's the flash flooding tonight or the river flooding. But look at how much rain we've seen in these spots. This is unbelievable. I mean, one spot, 10 inches, southwest Missouri. And keep in mind, when you look at the 7 days previous to Saturday, I mean, it was just an unbelievable amount of rain there as well in the exact same spots. Here's what we're forecasting through Monday morning. You notice the heaviest rain totals start to get a little bit farther toward the east, and that is certainly some good news. But like I said, stay tuned on this river flooding. It's going to be a really big deal during the week. Look at this amazing damage in Oklahoma City. This was from straight line wind last night, if you can believe that. Look at that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would probably walk up to that and think, that's got to have been a tornado, right? No, the Weather Service has surveyed it. They said it was straight line wind. Look at that. That's actually the stands from the stadium across the street. So it doesn't always have to be a tornado. When we say we got damaging wind coming, straight line wind damage and stuff like that, it's a pretty big deal. Hey, we've got more severe weather that's going to last through the overnight and into tomorrow as well. I want to time out some of this stuff for you because I know we've been talking a lot about the flooding, and that's definitely a huge story and likely the biggest story here. But I don't want you to let your guard down across other parts of the country where you haven't been dealing with as much flooding. Places like, East Texas, parts of Louisiana, where we've got that chance for some straight-line damaging wind tonight, some hail. Could see a tornado or two. The tornado threat overall is pretty low. The good news for northwest Arkansas, the Ozarks, southwest Missouri, places like that, is that overnight the storms will move toward the east. The storms will be at about the Mississippi River by 3 a.m., and they start to roll into the Tennessee Valley by the time we get to Sunday. So that's where our severe threat's going to be for Sunday. Probably not quite as big of a severe threat as what we've had over the last couple of days, but still, remember I was saying at the beginning, straight line winds are still a pretty big deal. That's what we're going to have tomorrow. Now, through Monday morning, we're expecting a lot of rain in these spots, so keep in mind the flooding is still by far the biggest story. At least one person has died in flash flooding in the Ozarks on Saturday. The Missouri Highway Patrol has confirmed it was a woman in a vehicle that was swept away by floodwaters on Saturday near the town of Clever. The crews were able to rescue a man out of the vehicle, but they couldn't get to the woman before she died. So that's a very, very sad story. I got to tell you guys, it's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I mean, look at the amount of flash flood warnings that we have right now. Not only in the Ozarks, but actually all the way up into, the mid-Mississippi River Valley, even parts of the Midwest. That is unbelievable. There's been a humongous amount of rain that's fallen over not only the last 24 hours, but the last week or so. The governor of Missouri has issued a state of emergency for the southern part of the state. And, of course, the worst of this flooding has been in southwestern Missouri, northeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas. We've had nearly 100 evacuations confirmed in Missouri, a few dozen water rescues reported there as well at last check, and I'm sure that number is climbing as we speak because we have multiple emergency situations that are ongoing. Now, the thing is, after all this flash flooding goes down, which it probably will by tomorrow at some point, the river flooding starts, and that's going to last for, several days as we get into the work week, so we're not done yet, guys.
And ladies and gentlemen, just as a quick reminder, stay updated, stay informed, and stay tuned. I'd also like to take this opportunity to introduce you to one of my affiliates, Food for Liberty. If you are interested in emergency prepping supplies, you can visit Food for Liberty by clicking on the link in the description box. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Nibiru channel and Planet X News for all of your updates. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a great idea to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to support Planet X News, you can visit the PayPal link in the description box under the video and visit our website at www.nibiruplanetex2016.com. Thank you for watching.